So yeah, now see if you can put the other channel. Oh, you know what? Well, no, you should be able. You, no, I just figured out the problem. You'd have to be able to log in
Yeah,
as
that's
if
the
you
problem.
know. You'd have to be able to log in as if you know here. And um,
That that's the where I'm stuck
well,
right there.
wait. Oh no, because you can't even bring it up on like another browser or any. Yeah, okay.
I can try. Give me a second. Let's try this one. What am I gonna do? YouTube, right?
Yeah, like if you could come to Stream, like could use the StreamYard link as if you know.
Coming through
Hey,
StreamYard on this one.
yeah, hey, nerdy, I could have swore I had this as unlisted. We're just playing around.
Yeah,
Are you are you here on Ariel's?
I'm not looking at the moment.
Yeah, see mine. Okay, that must be why. Nerdy, did you come in on Ariel's channel? So that'll be something to know that like when you do that, like I had mine unlisted, but when you did
Yeah.
yours,
Let me stop
you
sharing for a
didn't.
second.
Yeah, and Nerdy's ignoring me.
Yeah, it doesn't add an
Yeah,
account. Uh,
okay, yeah, that's why. So there's something to remember. If you were doing this for real, you'd have to, if we were doing like something unlisted or private, you'd have to make sure you did it when you logged in too. Oh, that makes sense.
oops, close the whole thing there. Yeah, maybe I just have to add the account and put all that information in, and maybe then I can do it that way. But
Yeah,
before I just
if you could do it as a
it was right there when I
destination.
opened that up to switch the account. It was right there.
Let me look at something else.
I did something and the browser and everything stopped working.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a destination on Finkel StreamYard either. I got Nerdy all excited. She was like, "Oh, good, they went live. Something's going on."
Yeah.
Nope, we're just trying to figure out what's wrong with Ariel's YouTube.
I can't get into my YouTube, my music YouTube. I wrote everything down. It's not like I didn't change my passwords or anything like that.
Nerdy said, "What do you expect from a Puerto Rican YouTube?"
Yeah, well, I think I'm not doing it in Spanish. Maybe that's why.
It's,
I don't know why I'm so damn cold, but it's freezing down here in this basement, man. It wasn't
I
even that
turned
cold
my
today.
I turned my heater on earlier. It's
Yeah, it's
funny.
59 outside, but it's not bad.
Well, that's what during the day it was saying 51, and I thought, geez, it feels colder in here than it did when it was like 30 outside.
Yeah, it just holds the cold down here like a little fridge, and it's windy as hell outside.
Yeah.
It didn't. It felt colder than what it was. I mean, the dog stayed out. Like he don't like the cold weather at all. He stayed out for quite a long time. He didn't complain. Usually he's out there not even 2 minutes. He wants to come back inside. Trying to find where I wrote that shit down.
Yeah, I don't know what you could have done, but then again, YouTube often confuses me.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I need to. I don't remember the. I think my email is if you know, you know. 389. I think it is. I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head. Maybe it says it over there.
That's what I was just gonna see if you'd put it on.
Nope.
Wait, view email address. I'm not a robot.
I do know who knows it though.
Yeah, that's what it is. If you know, you know, 389.
Okay. Let me
Quick,
see if I
nerdy,
can.
start sending them a bunch of porn. Yeah, you had it on the channel.
How do I add it? Let's see. Add an account. Security. What happened? What's Google hitting me up for? I was saying stream. I was asked was a granted. Okay, yeah, not a problem. I didn't know it did that. Okay, so I answered it. That was me. Leave me the hell alone.
So I was finishing watching last Sunday's John Oliver when you messaged, and he was talking about this shitty prison company, and one of their
Yeah.
prisons is about 5 miles from me.
Oh wow.
So I was thinking I might have to do a little video on that and see if other people around here care about them. Of course, you got
Yeah.
to remember I live in Alabama, Pennsylvania, so a lot of them will be going, "Well, what do we care? There's a bunch of them foreigners anyway."
Right. Aren't we all foreigners?
Yeah, I've been seeing a meme with Chief Dan George. You know who he is? He was the old Indian in Clint Eastwood's Josie Wales.
Okay.
But anyway, he's holding a picture and it shows like Geronimo and a couple other Indians. And it's like, unless you look like this, you're an immigrant.
Right. Well, they weren't the only ones that were here. There was other people here too, but yeah. I get it.
Oh, yeah, and like you go back long enough, that the various tribes and stuff were stealing land from each other. I mean, it's a human
Yeah,
thing.
it's been going on since the beginning of time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn! It was just there for a second, and I went away. All right, let me see. Okay. And then let's see, what's the password? Yep, that's it right there.
Of course, look, there's Nerdy there. She went up to Alaska and kicked a bunch of Eskimos off the land so she could have her 40 acres.
Oh yeah, you know how these whites do. Okay, I got into the email now. I was able to open the email.
That's a good sign. That means
Yeah.
your Google account is working.
Yep. Security alert. Security alert. Yeah, it's me, morons. Check activity, and the activity comes from myself. Okay. Get that out the way. Yeah, I got a bunch of those security alerts because I was trying to get in last couple days. Control your account. Continue. Boom. I guess I go to that. I don't know. See what it says. Okay, so it throws me into the Google, to my regular Google. Okay. So maybe it's in there now. Let's see. Yep, I got it back. I don't know what I did. It's working now. And I can't show you because then you're gonna see my secret channel. You got to find it first, man.
Yeah.
But it does work now. Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, thank you for helping me, Muxter. You was good at that.
I'm genius. You want me
If
to
you didn't
still
tell,
do that?
you didn't tell me to go in there,
Paul?
then I would have not known.
You want me to still do that asshole song, or do you want to just go ahead and do it now that
Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, you can do it, man. It's no
Okay.
big deal. I got plenty. You needed something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just deleting some of these here.
I know it sounds stupid to say, but I've been liking some of the stuff I did lately.
You like what you've been hearing?
I like what I've been doing.
Oh,
That's why I said.
And that wind is blowing out here big time.
Yeah.
That's all I hear is that wind blow.
Sounds stupid to say it about yourself, but
well,
of course, that's what. And I know, it again using the word, but they always say like about artists, like writing a book or whatever, a song. It's like you do something that you like instead of worrying about what other people want.
Right. So it should be, right?
Yeah. Again, look at Nerdy. She doesn't give a shit what other people think.
Man, I got 31 social, one promotion. I had a bunch of my primary. I had a bunch of security alerts going back to February 4th. Okay. Close this. Close this. And close this. Let's see. I can still change that, right? Yep. I couldn't slide that thing before. I used to be able to do it. Now it does it again. So it's working.
So you'll have to tell Killen, yeah, Muxter fix that for me.
Yeah.
He
did what you couldn't do.
He'll be all surprised. I hate when he tells me technical stuff that I don't know yet.
You know
like
why?
Discover something in StreamYard or something.
He pays attention to detail. Like a lot of times I'll be doing stuff. He's like, stop, go back. I got to, you didn't let me read. I was like, dude, I don't give a shit about that stuff, bro. I'll figure it out later when I have a problem. Right now, I just want to go, go, go. Yeah. He wants to read everything, man. Nobody got time for that. Let's see what else I got for a song. Maybe I'll play something over here. I don't know what I got, though. I got a lot of songs. That one ain't it. That ain't it. We Too High. Smoke Signals. Let's see, Way Too High. Let's see if Nerdy's still there. She may like it. I don't know.
Are you playing it?
Yeah, you can't hear it?
Well, you didn't have it up for one thing.
I thought I had it up. My bad. I'll start it over.
He has trouble getting it up, Nerdy.
Yes. All right.
Lit the blunt up, pass it around. Felt my feet leave the solid ground. Bro took a hit, then his eyes went wide. Said, yo, I think I just left my mind. Fridge wide open, I forgot what I wanted. Grabbed some bread, but left it in the closet. Phone in my hand, but I lost my call. Text my girl, yo, who stole my dog? Oh damn, I'm bugging now. Room spinning upside down. Lost my keys, but we in the house. Somebody tell me what's going down. Oh, we too high for this. Ain't no way we functioning. Laughing hard, but I lost my mind. We just trying to chill, now we lost in time. TV talking like it know my name. Why that cat look mad at me, man? Stepped outside just to catch some air. Door locked behind me, I ain't even care. Ran into my neighbor, asked for a light. He said, bruh, it's 3 at night. I said, damn, time don't exist. He shook his head, man, you high as shh. Oh damn, I'm bugging out. Room spinning upside down. Pizza ordered, where it at? Wait, did I ever order that? Oh, we too high for this. Ain't no way we functioning. Laughing hard, but I lost my mind. We just trying to chill, now we lost in time. Bro trying to talk, but it sound like echoes. I think my couch just swallowed my elbows. Somebody said my voice too loud. I say, yo, I ain't even talking now. Took another hit, now I see the sound. Bro say, yo, I can hear the clouds. Everything moving in slow-mo speed. Why the hell my hands feel separate from me? Sun coming up, we still stuck. Laughing but our brains out of luck. Moral of the story, I ain't even know. But next time I'ma take it slow. But next time I'ma take it slow.
And this is why I don't smoke. That's what happens to me. Yeah, I figured that makes something funny.
You faded out there.
Yeah, I was switching back and forth.
Yeah.
I figured I'd make something funny. People like funny. I got 2 more nerdy, 2 more of those. But I also got about 15 of that version. That one was called We Too High for This. And I got Smoke Signals. And there's another one. Or maybe not. Maybe it's on a different thing. I got another one here. It's called Thunder in My Balls. I stole this from somebody. Their song was Thunder in My Bones.
I feel it coming now. something stirring deep. Can you sense it too? The way it makes you leave. Away, oh, away, oh. Feel it deep inside. Away, oh, away, oh. Let it be your guide. Thunder in my bones. Thunder in my bones. Can't fight anymore. Thunder in my bones. Hey, hey, the drums intensify. Hey, my hey, my way way Every beat I hear takes me further down into something raw that wears nature's crown. Thunder in my bones. Thunder in my bones. Can't fight anymore. Thunder in my bones. Hey, hey, hey. Let it move you. Let it groove you. Let it prove you. Final thunder in my bones. Thunder in my bones. We feel it, we thunder in my bones.
Feel it. That was thunderous. Thunderous down unders. I come up with crazy ideas. Now that was somebody else's song. I just stole it, but that's just for me. I'm not gonna put it out.
Oh, hey, did you see I solved the murder of Todd's chickens?
Oh, his chickens died.
Yeah,
Oh, you gotta feed them.
an evil canine got through his massive security and killed them.
Wow. Was it his canine?
No, he said that he blamed some neighborhood dog, but
Oh,
you should see the fence that he had.
yeah.
I mean, it was like nothing. It was the fence was.
Did it get all the chickens?
Someone said there was one survivor.
Okay.
Let me. I don't think it's too long. I'll show you my
Give me
report
a
on it.
second. I'm gonna try to listen to the song so I can play it for you too.
Okay. So do I still have it down here?
All right, what you got?
I was looking to see if I still had it on my hard drive. I don't see it offhand. I'll go get the.
All right, let me play your song,
Okay.
but I need you to listen to the song though. You're gonna like this one, maybe. I don't know. You know, I just make shit all the time. Then I forget about it. This one's called Use a Bitch.
Use a bitch, use a bitch, use a bitch. Generally stupid, eat this fist. Try to talk tough, now you're looking real sick. Came for the throw, but you ain't built for this. Use a bitch, use a bitch, use a bitch. Generally stupid, eat this fist. Try to talk tough, now you're looking real sick. Came for the throw, but you ain't built for this. You softer than a tissue, dumber than a brick. Your brain on E, man, your thoughts don't click. Been a joke since the day you was born. Your mom saw your face and straight up mourned. Tried to act you ain't no man. More like a poodle with a pink headband. Step to me, that's a fatal glitch. Now the whole world knows. Use a bitch. Flexing online, but broken real life. Bank account dry, can't buy no hype. Can't get a girl, can't win no fight. Whole IQ sitting lower than the room's dim light. Use a bitch, use a bitch, use a bitch. Generally stupid, don't even try. Ran out of brain cells, don't ask why. You walk like a man, but you built like a frog. Look in the mirror and cry in the fog. Hands too weak, can't open a jar. Closest you'll get to a W's in war. Spit that game, now you're drooling. Looking like a walking L, straight fooling. You a non-playable character, no control. Life hit start, but forgot your soul. Talk facts, let's do the math. You've been useless since your first deep breath. Try to go right, but your brain said left. Took an IQ test, came back death. Use a bitch, ain't no debate. Your life's a mistake, let's set that straight. Generally stupid, hope you take notes, but you're too damn slow, so I'll keep this close. Use a bitch, use a bitch, use a bitch. Use a bitch, use a bitch, use a bitch.
Let's see. I think there's a different one too. Another one. Oh, it goes all the way back. Oh, I hate this thing. I gotta go through all my damn songs. He's a bitch. Here we go. And then there's this one. Y'all heard that one. I don't know if this is the same thing though. It's maybe a different song.
Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Generally stupid, ain't that rich. Still can't spell, still can't think. IQ so low, it's on the brink. Yo, generally stupid, that name fits right. Try to sound smart, but you lost that fight. Can't do math, can't read, can't cope. Life gave you a ladder, but you slid down the rope. Got no game, got no brain. Try to flex, but it's all in vain. And talk real loud, but you fall real quick. Check the scoreboard, you still a bitch. Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Generally stupid, sit back down. Acting tough, but you're just a clown. Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Generally stupid, sit back down. Acting tough, but you're just a clown. Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Generally stupid, sit back down. Act acting tough, but you're just a clown. Manhood missing, where to go? Microscopic, need a microscope. Bench so low, can't lift the bar. Try to run game, but you stalled your car. Ooh, poor little dude. Thought he was cool, but he misunderstood. Brain like soup, weak like tea. Bet your mama still wipes your knees. Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch or who's a bitch? Generally stupid, take that L. World's moving up, you just fell.
Hey, Cart.
Hey, Cart. I'm sure I can find about 500 more of them on other channels that I have, but yeah. Said it gave him a ladder and he slid down the rope.
Yeah. Here's the. I think you might be surprised to find out who massacred Todd's chickens. Hello, folks. I have got some interesting news. I think I've broke the story of the month. I think you're all going to know what I'm talking about. It is a biggie. It's the Great Poultry Massacre. Let me just show you real quick how I got onto this story. I got it from, I saw reports on the Spider Dog News Network. Let me just show you a little clip. And by the way, the Spider Dog channel is in the description. But here, let me show you this.
Now, in today's top story, local poultry enthusiast and part-time cautionary tale Todd has apparently caught wind of the, shall we say, spirited feedback regarding his recent unfortunate run-in with a neighborhood dog. You might recall Todd's chickens, in a shocking turn of events that absolutely no one saw coming, became an all-you-can-eat buffet for the local canine community.
Okay. So that and other reports that the reporter did on that subject piqued my interest because I thought, what a tragic thing to happen. A neighborhood dog gets through the barriers that were placed around the chickens to keep them safe. And he went in there and just massacred the chickens willy-nilly. So I decided to put my investigators on it. And I found out some interesting things. First of all, we got a picture, which you will see a little later, from a neighbor's security cam that actually caught the culprit dog in the act. Following the clues from that picture, we tracked down a possible suspect. I talk way more than I remembered. And boy, this is where it gets interesting. Because the dog wasn't actually from a neighbor. The dog was brought in from outside the country. This dog, by all accounts, again, we have turned over the evidence to the FBI to get a final report on, but from everything we can find, it was from Canada. It was obviously Canada striking out at any followers of the Great Orange God. So, Finkel and I managed to corner the Canadian we think is responsible. And I asked him some questions, and he pretty much confessed. But not only that, and this will not surprise Todd whatsoever, he implicated even another country in it that would pretty much explain why Todd was picked as the victim here, because this is a country that he has problems with. So let me just show you, and hello, Nerdy, our interrogation and the response of
How did Pass you know that Nerdy was
perpetrator
here just now?
and who he implicates. Hey,
Here we
I'm
go.
good. Okay, Brett, now tell us this. Is this or is this not your dog?
We got to be careful talking about that. I actually just there's a new law that came into place in Israel. So be careful saying that because it's carried over into the social media platforms. I got a strike in January for making a community post about it. So I actually have an active channel strike. It did come out that Israel did have prior knowledge of that. And there's let's just, I don't want to get your channel in trouble, but let's just say there's theories about whether there was certain orchestration taking place or not around that.
So there you have it. Todd, you're not going to be surprised at all to find out that the Mossad was implicated.
Troubles.
That's what we have found so far. Stay tuned for any further updates. I wouldn't be surprised if the Spider Dog news follows up and finds out more. We'll see. But for now, that's all we got. Hate to admit it, but Todd might have been right all along. Between Canada and Israel, they're coming after us, folks. They're coming after us. Okay, peace out. Now tell us this.
And that's the way it is.
Well, let me say, good thing it got his chickens and not his cock. Just saying.
You know, I like that way Spider Dog does that news guy thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I thought you did that. That was his?
Yeah, no, that was his. He does a daily series making fun of Todd.
Awesome. He's a bitch. Yeah. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. He's a bitch.
It was Canada bred all along.
You can't trust those Canadians.
Yeah.
It's where everybody ran for the war, right? Didn't they go up there trying to get away from Vietnam? That's where I went for Vietnam. Oh, I was around. I just wasn't old enough.
I was just a couple years short of being draftable.
So you got lucky. Good Lord, it's like hurricane winds out there.
It was windy here earlier, but then it went away.
Yeah. high wind warnings or whatever they got out there for the rest of the night, I guess.
I guess supposed to be getting rain around 9 a.m.
Yeah, I don't know if it rained or not. I let the dog out a little after 9. It was dry. That's another thing he don't like either. He doesn't like the rain. And he doesn't like the sun either. He does not lay in the sun. And he's white. Maybe because he got a lot of hair. I don't know. His fur.
Yeah.
He's really furry. Getting ready to give him a haircut.
So, on that video under Brett's name, I put LNU.
Yeah.
That's because when I was doing grand jury, they had us doing a big drug thing where they were bringing cocaine into Pittsburgh from New York.
Okay.
And they put one of those charts up, that has like, it has like the boss up at the top and then like sort of the table coming down, and they were like filling in names and you'd see like William Johnson, whatever. And there was like a whole bunch of them that was like Lee, LNU, Robert, LNU. And I thought it was like some sort of an Asian gang at first. And it took me, I think, a couple of days till I realized that meant last name unknown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the first name, not a last name. Interesting.
Well, yeah, because they would, like make a buy from somebody or whatever.
Right.
I don't think they ever had made the arrest and stuff before we got done. Wonder whatever happened with that.
Well, maybe you missed it and you didn't see the arrest.
Haven't been going live much, Cart, because I'll go live and there's just like 2 people around, so I don't think. Well, yeah, last time we were live was Tuesday because that was part 2 of the movie.
Shit, I write stuff and then I can't read it. I don't know what it says. Oh, it's because I spelled it in English. It's supposed to be spelled in Spanish and it don't make no sense in English. Okay. I didn't put the right pronunciation on it. The little squiggly line. What is that word? It makes no sense to me. It said take a bath. That's what it said. Song about washing your ass without soap or something silly, but it's in Spanish. I'm telling you. Craziness runs through his head.
He's a bitch.
He's a bitch. He's a bitch.
Funny how some of those songs do stick in your head.
Oh, like nobody do it like me. La 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 la. I wrote a song for Grimm. It's pretty good, man. It's called The Grimm Is Coming. It's actually just called Grimm, but I ain't seen him in a minute. Actually, I seen him on camera. I think it was last week. And since we're not used to seeing him, it's like strange when you see him. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like seeing killing. You don't want to. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? You're not supposed to be on camera. Breaking the rules, man. Got a million things.
Everybody loves Finkel. We're gonna do a sitcom called that.
Yeah.
So, Cart, what's been going on over in Oz?
Right.
It always seems strange to me that British parliamentary system where the government decides when they're up for election again.
Mm.
Instead of having like set dates.
Yep.
Nerdy. I forget who said that everybody should start having their own chickens.
I just have my friends' chickens, and they give me eggs. So, shit, 18 eggs already. They're like $9 for that 18 pack. So like what, 50 cents an egg?
Yeah. Trump asked Denmark to send eggs. He's been threatening Greenland, which is part of Denmark. And then he asked Denmark for a favor. I've really decided, like I said, I never liked the guy, but I really do now think that he's a bit senile.
They all are.
Because it's like he'll say things and seems like he forgets he says them. And oh,
Sure,
yeah, that DOJ.
Nerdy.
What's that?
I'm saying, is she sure that somebody didn't write that one for him? I mean, he could be going off script, but usually they have writers. Yeah.
It was off script because he was supposed to be there talking about I forget what the subject was supposed to be, whether it was immigration or something, and he just went out into the ether.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Yeah, and with all those MAGA and other people don't understand too, Cart, they always complain about the money we spend overseas, the money we spend overseas, and they don't realize there's a reason we've been buying friends since World War II. Like a lot of that stuff where they say, oh, a lot of those countries aren't paying what they agreed to for NATO and stuff, but a lot of that stuff, they'll make those deals and they kind of, it's like they'll say, oh, we're going to do, $1 billion a year or whatever. But the people that make the deals know that, yeah, maybe we'll give half that. It's kind of like a gentleman's agreement thing. They just need it to look good on paper. Hmm. Well, yeah, then he talks about he wants to shut down news channels or arrest late night talk show hosts for talking bad about him and stuff like that.
Well, there's I'm trying to think of what it's called. I don't know if Reagan was the one that put that out so that they can't do that to certain people. It has a name, some kind of doctrine. So even if you do badmouth them, they can't come after you like that and shut you down.
That's supposed to be the whole idea of freedom of speech and
Right.
freedom of the press. Which I'm convinced Trump knows nothing about the Constitution anyway.
Well, the thing is that it doesn't matter if it's him or whoever it is, right? You just know that you're going to be criticized by everyone, right? Either they're going to love you or they're going to hate you, right? So that's all part of the job. That all comes with the job. There's just things you got to deal with. Even if you're doing a good job and people don't like what you're doing, they have the right to complain. You know what I'm saying? It's just comes with it.
There's always going to be somebody.
His problem, he's all about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He needs to look good all the time. And that's impossible because we're not perfect.
He's a total narcissist.
Oh, yeah, big time.
That's why those other countries like Russia and North Korea can play him so easily because they play into that. And I think he still doesn't understand how tariffs work.
Well, they're not gonna pay off the debt. Do you know that? I mean, I don't know if he knows that, but it's just gonna make shit more expensive.
Yeah.
For you, for me, for everybody, all the way around. And the truth is that we need Canada, and we need Mexico, and we need all the other countries, just like they need us. That's how it works.
Well, you know, that trade deal that he complains about with Canada and Mexico was the one he signed during his first administration. When
right.
they changed that.
What's it called? Yeah. Canada, United States, and Mexico. What's the that deal that they made? And they built some kind of highway so that like the Mexican drivers can come in with their trucks and their license. They don't, because they gave all those rights so that they can travel. Because it's different. Every country is different.
Yeah. By the way, did you guys see the day he did that car commercial? Elon donated $100 million to Trump's PAC.
Yeah, he don't need it.
No, that's the other thing is why.
I'm not talking about Elon. I'm talking about Trump. He don't need that money.
Well, yeah, and why does he even need a PAC when? By law, he can't be running for office again, or running for president anyway. So yeah,
he's probably got somebody lined up, maybe his JD or something.
Oh, they did say the other day that Junior said he's thinking of running in what would that be, 28?
Oh, so now we're gonna turn into the Bushes. I'm glad Florida Bush didn't run. Jeb or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
But one is enough. We don't need to have the whole damn family running. But you know me, I'm not a fan of any of them. They're all evil to me. They've all sold out. They've sold their souls to the devil.
Funny thing is, when you look at some of the people who have been candidates in recent years and stuff, and you thought, oh, I don't want that guy. It's hard to look at any of them now and not think, well, he'd have been better than Trump.
Yeah, but I think that the problem is the shit is so deep that one person really is, you know, it's gonna have to be like a solution where the whole world comes together and makes agreements.
Yeah.
Because the money that's owed right now, that shit ain't getting paid back, bro.
No.
You see how high that's whatever you call that word is. It's ridiculous, man. I forget what the number is.
Last I saw, I think it was like around 25 trillion, but it's probably gone up since then.
Yeah, I got it on here somewhere. Let me see. It's still counting. I forget what it's called.
Well, that was the national debt. I forget. I'm not sure what the deficit is.
That's what I meant. The national. Here it is. Give me a second. No, I can't do that. I gotta do it over here. Okay. Almost left. And this ain't it. But anyways. I am a nut. I just looked up NO something, and it's national over-the-counter benefits. Yeah. But the clock is clocking. It is ticking. That bubble will burst. Then we'll see what happens.
So, you know, it's crazy. I saw a thing that said since January 20th, Elon has lost something like $155 billion in net worth, and he's still the richest man in the world.
Well, he's really not the richest man. He's the one that they should tell you he's the richest. There's richer people than all those folks. The real rich people. The ones you don't hear of, right? The Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, those people. They're the ones with all the money. Those are the evil bastards. They're the ones that own the banks. They're the ones that print the money.
Yeah. I know Nerdy, he'll always say that he's going to donate to something, but it never actually happens.
It has to make sense. Like sense in his pockets.
Yeah.
He's really giving money away. He's got to find a way to get that money back. If he does. That's how they do it.
I know, that's the MAGA heads say Oh, he's not taking a salary. He's not taking a salary. He's getting money.
Yeah.
Here's something I hadn't heard of this. I was just looking around. A man in Long Island is the first person to be cured of sickle cell anemia.
Oh. This is a black man?
Yep. Some sort of new gene therapy.
Cool. I had a friend that died from that.
Yeah.
This is just the one, or are they trying to make a...
Well, they say he's the first, so.
Right. So they've been working on it.
Yeah.
You know, some people get diseases and then they get healed. Like they can give them some kind of medicine and they'll get healed, but it doesn't work for everyone. It's just your the way your body chemical is or whatever, your genes or whatever. There's like people that can carry a disease but they don't get the disease. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like the is it 24? Is that the name of that movie where they turn into zombies? But they found out that the girl, the boy or whatever it was, had it, but they didn't turn.
Oh,
and they
were
trying to cure. They wanted them to get them somewhere so they could cure the people. I'm still waiting for the 128 or whatever it's called. Netflix got a new sci-fi. I was trying to watch it today, but my internet was really acting up. I couldn't even watch Netflix, but even YouTube kept blurring out on me and like freezing up. But it's Electric something, I think it's called. It's like a comedy. Looks. I think they're fighting aliens, but they have robots or something. It's like AI or something.
No, I don't think I saw anything on that.
It just come out. It's a new one.
I saw, I'm not sure which channel it is. Might be Hulu or something. There's one with a guy who they keep bringing him back to life to fight aliens or something.
Oh. Is he an alien too, or no?
No, I guess he's a human. I don't know what the deal is. Why he,
yeah,
in particular, that they.
They're garbage cars anyways, nerdy, and they're overpriced. The text just not. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like a lot of the new stuff they have, but until they don't come out with good battery tech, for cars to be in the cold.
That's the big thing.
Shit, that's what they were talking about earlier. I was watching something, and the batteries last maybe 50% or less, a fully charged one in the winter. That's no good.
Well, and the big thing too is the batteries are so expensive when you got to replace them.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you're really paying for the batteries. Yeah, nerdy. Toyota's working on one. Supposedly they have one. We'll see what happens. They also use these liquid something batteries, Muxter, and when it gets super cold, guess what happens?
Freeze up.
Yeah, and then they burst, right? The thing just break, so the car don't work then. So it's just so the cars. What happens in the winter is the car heats the battery up. They have something in it to keep the batteries warm, so it's using up electricity the whole time. And then when you get in the car, you're going to turn your heater on, and then that's also drawing on the electricity. So they don't make any sense. That's why nobody's buying them. Nobody buys those cars. They're all garbage. None of the American cars that are made, the Toyota one, nobody's buying that crap. Yeah, I know they passed the law and they said after 2025, whatever. And a lot of companies said they were going to go away from the regular engines and just go all electric, but they're finding out it's not that easy to do. It's not that they can't do it, but it's not there for that battery. They do have some cool cars though, and China's making some like awesome looking cars. They do copy everybody else's car, but they're selling them for like half the damn price of what we saw a regular car out here. Just crazy. But we don't sell those here because they don't. But you can go to Mexico and get one. They're sold everywhere else around the world. We buy all their other shit. I don't know why we can't get their cars. I think it's got something to do with the communists. I mean, really, do you want to be in an electrical car that China built that they can take over and just drive fast off a cliff? You know what I'm saying? Kill us all. Lock us in the car and freeze us or burn us up alive inside the car from the heat. I watch movies. I see that shit happens in the movies. If it happens in the movies, it'll happen in real life. Because all that shit becomes true.
Yeah, sometimes the stuff you see in the movies is already out there in the military.
Yep. And they be naming shit after the movies too. It has the same damn names too. You're like, what? I mean, how can we get dilithium crystals, man? That shit don't exist yet. They're gonna come out one day though. They're gonna make that starship.
I saw a thing, I forget what year it is. If it was like within 25 years, I think it was less than that, where Musk was saying about having a base on Mars. And
I call bullshit on that, but yeah.
And have like 1 million people living there. I said, I want to get a job being on the committee choosing who gets to go. I got a list.
Well, at the moment, it takes too long to get there, right?
Yeah.
One of the things that they were saying is, you know how we have these 3D printers. So what they want to do is print out people, right? As far as like having DNA in your genes and whatever, like it'll be a machine and it'll write the code to your genes or your DNA, whatever it is, whatever makes you, and they'll send that, and then the machine's going to make the people, and then the people will will be on Mars. That's one of their ideas. But I don't know, man. I don't know how it works, man. I'm pretty sure they got something. They wouldn't talk about it if they didn't have something already.
Well, the thing is,
It's the poison ivy card.
Besides the fact of how long it take to get there and all that, and you'd have to be living in a dome. But it's like the fact that it's a different gravity and stuff. That would have a big effect on everything.
Okay, so let's say Mars is real, right? Because in my head, it's not real. It don't exist. But they've flown helicopters there and shit like that. So it has some kind of atmosphere. Otherwise, the helicopter wouldn't be able to fly. Just saying. Yeah. So maybe it's not until they don't go there. They're not really gonna know. They got to go there. That's the thing. Now, if it doesn't have the fake gravity, whatever gravity is, then it's not good for you. That's something to your bones. I guess they thin out or something. I don't know what happens to your bones. They get weak or something.
Yeah, but I think you leach calcium if you're in low gravity too long.
Yeah, I saw that the astronaut that they brought back, they had to hospitalize that person. I don't know if it was a guy or girl, because they were up there for so long. They come back sick.
This says Mars atmosphere. Well, it says it's 100 times thinner than Earth. It's 95% carbon dioxide. It's got some nitrogen.
Well, you
but
can
that's the other.
there.
It's like, how are they going to be manufacturing oxygen and stuff like that?
Well, the plants need the carbon dioxide, I believe, to grow. So plants will grow. Right? If you can grow plants, then you can get oxygen. But you know where we get our oxygen from, right? Most of it comes from the ocean. It doesn't come from the trees. I know people say that shit all the time, but it actually comes from the oceans. Like we don't even need the trees. We just need the ocean. Yeah, and I agree with you, Nerdy. Bunch of pansies. Real men go to Mars and they don't wear a mask. They just walk out there without their shirts. It's nice to dream, but Mars is a long ways from now.
Well, I could see them doing like a robot colony, Yeah,
you got to start somewhere, right? You got to get that guy from Aliens, that guy that has that white shit in him. He's not a robot. He's a
Oh yeah, what did they didn't call him an android?
He's they have names. Synthetic life form. Whatever, man. You gotta get some of those, man. Send them over there. They don't have to sleep. You ever watch the show Raised by Wolves? Excellent show.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, Lord. If you ain't never seen that series, dude, it's all sci-fi, man. Yes, Wally on Mars. That's right. Well, if you guys watched my favorite movie, which is called The Terminator, that's what that's all about. I'll be back. And then Richard Dawson told him only in reruns. That's great. The Running Man.
Yeah, that one was a Stephen King novel.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Well, short story, I think, actually.
Yeah.
I think it was in one of his anthologies.
Okay. He did that one. That was the Running Man. He did the one where he was on that other planet. Pull that thing out of his nose, that tracker. I can't remember the name of it at the moment. I know it, but are they on Mars? Somewhere where the people couldn't breathe, they had to pay for the oxygen.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
Is it Total Recall? I think it's Total Recall.
Yes, that was it. That was it.
Okay. Remember, had that lady
remember.
She had like 3 boobs.
Yeah. I remember reading that book and I thought, this would be a perfect movie for Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And then I realized that the book was made from the movie script, the book. Usually they'll have like a book come out after the movie. Yeah. This one, they released the book before, but it was already in the works.
Yeah. He also did a cloning movie where he took his I guess it was like his little daughter's dog died, took the dog to get it cloned, and somehow I don't know what happens, and he don't know what happened. He wakes up and he's been cloned, and now they're trying to kill him. The whole clone movie, and there's like cloning factories like with all these humans. The clones do exist too. There's different ones though. There's like clones that we know of, that you take the blood and you make the other person from the DNA. Then there's the fake clones, like the robot clones. It's all kind of clones. I think there's like 4 different ones they talk about. Whether they're all real or not, I have no idea. I do watch a lot of sci-fi. I also watch a lot of conspiracy stuff too, Cart. But I love the sci-fi because your mind can go anywhere with it. There's no limits to sci-fi. My favorite alien is Doctor Who. He's a Time Lord.
I haven't watched one of those in a long time. Isn't the latest Doctor Who a woman?
No, it's a black guy. He's a very good actor too. The lady, let's see. It was probably like 2 Doctor Who's ago. What's the lady?
Oh.
They don't make enough of them though. It's like they only made like 6 stories or 6 or 8 stories. I like the girl they got there too, the new girl. They always have good characters. They always do good stories. So the girl that travels with him right now, it's funny. She's a white girl, but her mother's black, right? She's a black lady, and because she was adopted, and she was found on Christmas Day. The whole thing's a mystery. No one knows who she is, where she came from. I don't even know if she's human or not. She could be something else. But they only give you so much in that first season, so.
Well, one thing with British shows is they don't feel like they have to stretch seasons out.
Right.
If they have a story that it fits 8 episodes, they make 8 episodes.
Right. Well, the thing that the thing with Doctor Who, you really have to. It's like a soap opera, right? So you follow it, and you start putting all these parts together. I used to watch this 24/7 Doctor Who channel. It was pretty good. I don't even know what year it goes back to. It goes way back, man. Because I know the early shows were all black and white. And Doctor Who's pretty hip right now. Cart, if you see it, he's a young man that's playing Doctor Who. He's a good looking guy. Yeah, we're gonna get Greenland. You know why? Because it's melting away. Yeah, Cart. Doctor Who is on Netflix, maybe. I know it's BBC, but we watch it here. It's either on Netflix or it's on Prime. One of the two. I want to say Netflix.
Well, I can check Prime real easy.
Just ask the broad if is Doctor Who on Prime, and she'll say, "Oh, Google it up yourself."
She'll be like, I'm not going to tell you because that's Alexa.
Yeah.
It's not on Prime because on Prime you have to pay for it.
Oh, okay. Must be on Netflix then. I watched it on one of those.
Way back in the old days. I think it might have been like the first season of it, and that, the original guy. It was on PBS.
Yeah, that's where I always watched it. The guy with the colorful scarf that the scarf used to stretch, the dude with the curly hair.
Yeah. Yep.
And he's like the one from the 70s, though.
I remember that's where people watched Benny Hill too, which I was never a fan of.
Yeah, they used to come on. Oh, okay. So Doctor Who is currently available to stream on the following platforms: HBO Max, Amazon Channel. Let's see, BritBox, Hulu. It's like 5. Oh, the truth is, then I don't know where I watched it. I know I watched it. This I can tell you that I did not pay for it. But I did pay for it, but I didn't pay for it. But I do pay to watch TV.
What I liked about Netflix as opposed to Amazon was, if I'm remembering correctly, when Netflix does a series, they release it all at once.
Yes, that's what I like. Yeah, because I can watch it all at once.
Yeah. I got 2 going on Amazon right now. Reacher's on again, and Wheel of Time just came back.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Doctor Who was on Netflix, but it's no longer available on there. So it went. Doctor Who's no longer available on Netflix in the US or in the UK. US viewers will need HBO Max subscription to watch modern Doctor Who. Season 14 is available to watch on BBC, iPlayer, and UK, and Disney Plus in the US. So I could watch it right now, and it ain't on any of those, but just saying. I do a tutorial, but we get banned from the internets by YouTube. They shut us down in a second.
They are always listening.
Yeah, screw them. I'll write a song about them too. They are always listening. They could be listening to my Thunderballs. That's what they could be listening to.
Actually, you can do or say whatever you want right now because we're only sending to your channel. So who cares what happens to it?
Nobody gives a shit about that channel. Nobody goes there anyways. But yeah.
I remember way back that time, back when we were just doing everything on Finkel's channel.
Yeah.
And then one night we were doing music and we titled it something like "Fuck the copyrights, it's not our channel" or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah. And they did shut us down.
Yeah.
It didn't take long to shut it down either. That was funny. Bastards. Dude, I watch people play music all the time. How do they do it? I have no idea, man. Because I follow this dude in Britain. He's a British dude. I can't think of his channel right now. Something 6 or whatever. He's like on the he's on the Enterprise, right? The SS Enterprise.
Yeah.
And he does all this animation stuff. But dude, he plays everything. 50s, 60s. He has different eras that he plays. And he's a Brit. He's not American, but still he plays the songs, and he plays some TV show or some other YouTube channel or whatever he puts on there.
Like Northwoods and Mountain Girl, they don't seem to really care about what they're playing. They always got music going.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I almost always get notices.
Now he doesn't. The guy I'm talking about, he doesn't show the video, but he does play. He does play the original songs.
Mm. I always get notices for putting background music on my videos, but it's usually the no effect thing, and it'll say, "But if you monetized."
I do have a whole website for you for just music if you ever want to put music on the channel that they can't. It's allowed. Plus if you ever need music, just holler at me because I got my own. Like this here. I play a little bit of this here. It's a little funky, but I like it. What's it called? Feel Good?
Feel Good.
You know, different ones. I play this stuff all the time. psychedelic funk blues bass line. Whatever wah-wah guitar. That's just a little background music you can play, or you ever doing something. Yeah, Cart is back, but they also went up on their prices too. And I am paying Netflix again. I don't need to, but I do have it. They went up $1 or $2. I think they went up $2. Forget what it is.
Yeah, I managed to stay on my friend Danny's account for about 6 months after a lot of people had gotten kicked off.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all can get IPTV, buy a subscription, just pay it monthly, and you'll get every damn channel you want. You get channels you don't want, and then some.
Oh, so Netflix has ads now.
Yes, yeah. You
I
gotta
just
watch.
looked to see what the pricing was. $8 a month if you want to do ads. 18 without months.
You gotta pay extra if you don't want the ads, so it's gonna cost you more money, bro. Yeah, I just let the ads play. It ain't no big deal. Shit, there's ads on YouTube. There's ads on everything, man. Everyone's doing it.
The stuff I watch on Amazon now has ads, but they're usually just like they're quick. Does. Some of them that would be like a 15-second ad.
Right. What was I going to say? That's how they do Freevee. You know, Freevee for the television, and all those other ones that are like that. That have even Amazon has their own TV now, their own like live channels. Same type deal. But they got ads on there. That's how they can put all that stuff on there. There's no way they're gonna put it on there for free. So they put ads on it. The Roku channel, the Roku actually has a streaming like TV channel. That all has ads on it. And people love Roku. But I do and I don't. Roku does not let me mess with their box. I cannot. I can get in there and do something to it, and I have. But then when they find it, they boot me out. That pisses me off. They should allow you to have a browser on there. If you can put a browser on any streaming device, you can watch just about anything. Yeah, Cart. That's what I do. I just play shit and do what I got to do, cooking or whatever.
What is this cleaning you people talk of?
I don't know. We don't have someone to do it for us, so we got to do it ourselves. I had to mop today and all that. Then the little bastard, he decided, oh, I'm going to get up and start walking all over your damn floor. So I kicked him out the house. Nobody. He ain't walking all over my floor. He's the one that gets it dirty anyways. Not counting him pissing on my floor. He peed on my floor down here the other day. I was like, you want to go outside? He's like, yeah. And I put the little thing on him, and I didn't even get to the door, and he's already squatting. I go, beautiful. I still had to walk him.
Yes, Cart, his dog talks to him, or at least he thinks it does.
Well, I talk to him in English, and the woman upstairs talks to him in Spanish, so he's bilingual. You better believe it. He understands. I watched a thing on dogs, and the guy says dogs don't understand shit, and I don't believe that, bro.
No, me neither.
Their dogs are smart. They do say they have like the intelligence of like a 2.5 year old, but shit, you could tell a 2-year-old what to do, and they understand. They don't really do what you tell them what to do because they're 2-year-olds. You know, that's what they do. But like if I say you want to go outside, you know what he does? He goes right to the door. How does but they're just used to that. They put that together that means to go outside. Well, then they know. That's what it means, that they know. They understand. I get they're not, sitting there. Sometimes I do talk to them. I don't know why. Like I have these conversations with them. And then I look around, I'm like, this is weird. I'm talking to this dog, like he knows what I'm saying. But he listens to me.
And then you're like, dog, don't tell anybody I did this.
Yeah. He likes me to rub it. I talk to him and I rub his ears. He likes me to play with his ears.
Well, it's like I said, Barb had that one dog, Sadie, and she'd be like, Barb would, not Sadie, would be making like breakfast in the morning. And Sadie'd be over there sitting on the couch, and Barb would just look at her and go, Sadie, do you see what time it is? And Sadie would get up off the couch and go in and wake up Andrew for school.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like she was going like, Sadie, go get Andrew. Sadie, like it was just, do you see what time it is? And Sadie'd be like, you know what, you're right. I better go get that little bastard up.
We'll see you, nerdy. And I've been up since 4. I've been up since 4 because the little bastard woke me up because he wanted to go outside. Yeah. That's not counting the other times he woke me up during the night, too. Because
he took a nap earlier.
He stands over there and starts crying like a little girl, man. He sounds like a little kid crying, man. I swear he sounds like a child. So I tried to get him to come down with me earlier. He didn't want no part of it. I walked him over to the stairs and he kept going back. I was like, all right, whatever. I left him up there. But when he does come down here, after he comes down here, he does not want to leave. He doesn't want to get up. Dude, I push him on he like drags his whole body on the ground. He doesn't want to get up, man. Sometimes I leave him down here. I'll go up there and I'll keep calling him, and I got to come all the way back down, come grab him, so he can come upstairs. Otherwise, he'll stay down here. He will not come back upstairs. And there's nothing down here. Cold ass floor. And he got his bed. He sleeps in his bed there, but.
Cart, I was always one of those pricks that would annoy the dog by pretending to throw the ball and not do it.
Yeah.
Then they give you those dirty looks. My one friend in high school.
Yeah, my dog will not. He don't even play with toys. He ain't chasing no damn ball. The other dog, yes. The other dog, I could throw him a stick. He go get it. But then I stopped giving the other dog toys because he was an animal. Like, he wants to eat everything. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
This is not food. I had this rope thing, and it disappeared. And then I seen him cough, and I seen like a little string come out his mouth, and then he threw up the whole rope thing. And I was like, okay, that's it. No more shit for you, buddy. All the balls I got him, he pop them all. 2 seconds. Football, you think, oh, he ain't gonna bite. Yeah, he bite through that shit. All kind of balls. I get him the real hard, the solid ones that they can't. He still, after a while, he tear those balls up. This little guy, he don't got that kind of chewing power. Shit, I gotta cut a hot, like, I give him a hot dog. He don't know what to do with it, man. I'm like, really, dude? And I swear he wants me to feed everything into his mouth. Like, I give him something, he's over there just sniffing it and licking it. I'm like, will you please bite it and eat it and take it, man? Now, he does like chicken, so I better watch out. You know what I get? I give him little baby carrots. He loves them, but I freeze them solid, and I just give him a couple of those, and he tears those things up. He frees them up, and then they kind of like they help clean his teeth and stuff. Well, Max, I'm getting ready to go up. You still working on that video?
No, because it's the kind that
Okay.
I'll have to
Yeah,
go
do
and
something.
find pictures and stuff like that. Because as I was listening to it, I was thinking of what I wanted to do with it. It's not the kind that I can like sit here and play around with as we're talking.
Yeah, you know the AI the Bing AI, right? But it's not gonna.
Oh, yeah.
You can't even put Donald Trump in there. The shit it rejects everything, bro. That shit pissed me off. I actually made mine and the ones that I pay for. I had to go do it over there.
Yeah, actually, the Bing AI is how I made the picture of the dog attacking the chicken.
Oh yeah, you don't know you can do some cool stuff, man. Shit, it's free. Everybody should do it.
Yeah, I told it a Rottweiler wearing a Canadian sweater
Yeah.
attacking a chicken. And it was like, yeah, okay, I can do that.
Yeah, I'll have to get you. There's this prompt thing that I use for prompting. You can put a simple prompt. It'll rewrite the prompt for you like the right way, so you can get better results.
Yeah, Cart, I've known dogs that would do that too. Come over and drop it there and just look at you going, well, when are you going to throw it? When are you going to throw it?
There's a lot of dogs that do that. You get that highlight. You get that little highlight tool thing, you know, like highlight.
Oh, yeah.
You can chuck that ball a mile away, man. I don't know what it's called, a scooper thrower thingy. I don't know.
The one friend of mine, they had a Dachshund, you know, wiener dog.
Yeah.
And whereas Cart might call it a sausage dog, I'm not sure, but I know my English friend used to say that. But anyway, it would chase anything. You have to picture a wiener dog catching a basketball.
Yeah.
It would
some little feet on them. Yeah. I call them hot dogs myself, but they are wiener dogs. I mean, even they stand taller than Todd.
Todd rides them.
Yeah, the small ones, not the big ones, because there's different ones, man. But yeah.
Yeah, actually, that friend, he had two of them. There was like the one would be like, I guess, standard size, and then there was another one that was the smaller size.
Yeah, I'm guessing they may have even a miniature one. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So hey, it was good seeing you tonight, Cart. You know,
yeah,
we actually had no intention of being live tonight. We just came in, was trying to figure out what was wrong with Ariel's YouTube, and
We
Nerdy
fixed
found
it.
us, and
Don't know how I fixed it, but we fixed it.
I know. It's like, don't ask any questions. Oh, I'm going to tell you something. Just hang around for 10 seconds after I hit the button. It's not a biggie. It's just
Yeah, that's cool.
a little
Cart,
joke thing.
They give you those doggy eyes and they play that guilt card on you.
Yeah.
Just one more. Sausage dogs, yes.
Anyway, we'll see you
All
later.
right.
And that's the way it is.